everyone, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window and welcome to week 6 of our mystery. I am so happy you are here. We are almost to the end of our beautiful journey. We started 6 weeks ago and we tipped our toes in river of scraps. Then we took our way through a forest of beautiful greens. We rested in a low cozy cabin, then climbed the hills of half square triangles and made a beautiful sunset. Today is the final row. We're gonna add a gorgeous sunset sky to our beautiful quilt. And in the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you the name of our mystery this year. I'm so excited. If you're just joining us in, go to our website, download your pattern because all the informations are in it. And if you're just starting, yes, today is your last week. This week is your last week to download all the patterns, to collect them, and you can do the quilt anytime you would like. Oh, I am so excited for you guys. In our housekeeping information, we have all of the fabrics, everything that we need, then what fabric we are using. I'm going to use just little swatches from our light bundle. Then I'm gonna use the beautiful pinks for my sky. And I have a tiny little leftover blues from our first week for a little clouds. Oh, so excited. Let's start cutting and let's start making our blocks. I'm gonna start by cutting a light square. I'm gonna frame my square in half square triangles, just like this. Those half square triangles are cut from a square once diagonally. Oh, now I have 4 of them on each side. I'm gonna start by placing my half square triangle, center them up nicely and stitch. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side. Stitch again. I have a unit already prepared for you guys. It's gonna look just like this. You're gonna push your seam allowances towards the light. You're gonna place your next half square triangles right sides together with the unit centered up. I like to put a pin right there in the middle. Now also, if you don't know where's the middle, you can always fold it in half, crease it, and that way you see where the middle is, so it's easier to pin it and place your half square triangles. As soon as you do that, you're gonna stitch and stitch. You're gonna trim your bunny ears and press your seams open, this time pushing it towards the outside. Now it's time to square out your little unit. You should square it out to 3.5 by 3.5. I love placing my ruler right over. I check that I have a 1/4 inch seam allowance from each of my points. I center up my ruler and then with my rotary I just square things up. I always pay attention that I have enough room from my points of my little square to make this later on, to have enough room to have a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once you trim 2 sides, it's super easy. You finish by trimming the other 2 sides. Oh, my ruler moved. You have to pay attention to that. Try not to move the ruler. Look at this. As soon as I trimmed it, how cute this unit is. Yes, you can make hundreds of them and make the whole quilt. Through this whole journey, I wanted to show you 6 different designs that you can use to create the most beautiful scrappy quilts. That simple designs of the river, just imagine a whole quilt with just rectangles, leftovers from other projects. The second one, when we did the trees, I gave you an option of choosing 3 different sizes so you can reuse the smallest scraps for little pines. I'm making that one for sure. The third one, I showed you houses. You can use up your scraps and make a whole quilt of homes and little villages and just enjoy all your scraps in your houses as well as in the roofs. Now next one, we climbed the half square triangle, one of the most popular quilts in the past for scrappy quilts, called Thousand Pyramids, where it's basically beautiful half square triangles, mountains, just set it up. Now you can do that one now because you have all the tools. Then we did a scrappy Dresden blades for our sunshine. That one is just beautiful. Can you imagine a whole quilt with all those beautiful blades and a beautiful sunshine circles? Now this one, a little square in a square. With this one, we're gonna finish it up, our mystery quilt. But can you imagine reusing all your scraps and just keep going and making a whole quilt? I can't wait to do one myself. Now, once you make your units, you square them all up. All that you have to do is you're gonna follow the pattern and lay them out just like I have it. Let me show you that page right here. Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're gonna add your pink rectangles. I did them in variety of sizes because I want to show you how fun it is. And sometimes if you have scraps, if they're not all the same, then the pattern shifts back and forth. But look at how fun it is if you add your pink sky to it. Isn't that beautiful? Now it's just you. Keep going. Keep stitching. Make sure you sew your units into rows. Sew your rows together. Once you sew your rows together, press, and you have your final part of your quilt finished up. Now all that you have to do is combine all of the 6 weeks together. I lay them out. I'm gonna sew them together and press. I'm still in the middle of making my quilt, but I'm hoping to surprise you as soon as I finish the sky with a full project. And now it's time to reveal the name of our Mystery Quilt 2024. The name is Colorado. I hope you guys enjoy hiking with me and having some scrappy fun. Happy quilting!